Hey Lakers fans, welcome back. Today we're diving deep into the latest updates surrounding the team and what could happen with trades as the deadline approaches. There's a lot to unpack, and timing has never been more crucial for Los Angeles. The trade deadline is now just around the corner, and if the Lakers are going to make any moves, it's likely to be right after tonight's game. There are multiple reasons for this, and it all starts with logistics. Being on the road complicates trades more than most fans realize. Think about it. The Lakers just completed an extended road trip, hitting multiple cities in a short span, from Chicago to New York, covering countless miles and dealing with different schedules every night. Making a trade while in the middle of this grind isn't impossible, but it adds unnecessary hurdles. A player coming in from another team has to undergo medical tests, clear paperwork, and adjust to travel schedules. If you're in the middle of a long road stretch, suddenly a player arriving from another city could be forced to fly back and forth, barely having time to acclimate before hitting the court. Teams prefer to avoid this unless absolutely necessary. After tonight's game against the Brooklyn Nets, the Lakers finally get a significant stretch at home. 8 games in a row on their home court begins just as the trade deadline hits, and this is where things get really interesting. Being at home makes the process smoother, allowing for proper medical evaluations, team integration, and practice sessions with new additions. It's no secret that integrating a player during a road trip is far more chaotic, and chemistry suffers when there's no time to work on it. With this home stretch, however, the Lakers can methodically bring in a player, get them familiar with the system, and allow the coaching staff to implement strategies that involve both the veterans and any new faces. Trades are unpredictable, but the Lakers have historically acted strategically around these windows. While rumors fly and reports surface, the reality is that big moves often happen when the timing aligns perfectly with home stretches and game schedules. Waiting until after tonight's game allows the team to focus on securing a win, ensuring players are healthy, and avoiding any disruption that might come from having crucial contributors miss action due to a pending transaction. There's a delicate balance between improving the roster and maintaining performance in ongoing games, and the Lakers have to consider both. Austin Reaves is a player to watch in these scenarios. He has been listed as questionable in recent games, causing some speculation. However, there's a strong chance this is simply a matter of the team being extra cautious with his health. Teams do not want to risk injuries, especially leading into the final weeks before the trade deadline. Still, Reaves' status, along with other players like Gabe Vincent and Bronny James, can impact how the team approaches any last-minute trades. Observing who is available or limited on the court can give subtle hints, but nothing is ever guaranteed until official announcements come through. When a trade does happen, timing is everything. The Lakers could make moves immediately after tonight's game, allowing new players to settle in without the distractions of travel. Extended home stands provide a rare opportunity for focused practices, walkthroughs, and building cohesion. A new addition can integrate into the system effectively, learning the plays, understanding rotations, and establishing chemistry with core players like LeBron and Anthony Davis. This kind of structured integration is far more challenging on the road, where games dominate the schedule and time for practice is minimal. The logistics behind trade deadlines also play a huge role. If a player arrives from another team during a road trip, not only must they undergo tests, but travel delays, weather disruptions, and tight scheduling all become factors. A single snowstorm or flight delay can derail the smooth transfer of a player. Having a home stretch eliminates most of these issues, providing stability for both the new player and the team as a whole. It allows the Lakers to make strategic moves without compromising preparation or game day readiness. Another layer to consider is team chemistry. Trades aren't just about acquiring talent. They're about fitting personalities, understanding roles, and creating a system that maximizes everyone's strengths. Role players are particularly valuable in this sense because they are expected to slot into specific functions with minimal disruption. Veteran stars, however, require careful coordination to ensure spacing, playmaking, and defensive responsibilities align with team strategy. Home stretches allow coaching staff to spend time teaching these nuances and ensuring every player understands their responsibilities. Fans should also keep an eye on league-wide dynamics. Just because a player is available doesn't mean the move is straightforward. Teams can suddenly change their stance, pull players off the market, or engage in unexpected negotiations. This unpredictability is part of the trade deadline experience and contributes to the excitement. For the Lakers, staying ready and flexible is essential. Monitoring which players are questionable, who might be included in talks, and what other teams are doing can all influence the final decisions. It's worth noting that while speculation often points to star players being involved, the reality is that the Lakers are more likely to target supporting roles that fill gaps, complement existing stars, and address immediate needs. The focus is on improving depth, versatility, and overall team performance rather than disrupting the core of the roster. Moves made during this period are typically calculated, aiming to give the Lakers an edge in the closing weeks of the season while setting the stage for playoff positioning. As the clock ticks toward the trade deadline, excitement naturally builds. Fans, analysts, and insiders watch every update with intense interest. From minor injury reports to subtle hints about availability, every detail matters. Trades can happen in the blink of an eye, transforming the roster and potentially shifting the trajectory of the team for the rest of the season. The Lakers' approach combines patience, strategy, and adaptability, recognizing that the timing of transactions can be just as important as the players acquired. The extended homestand also offers a unique opportunity for young talent and new additions to adjust. Practices, film sessions, and team meetings create an environment where learning and adaptation can happen effectively. For new players, this means a chance to understand the playbook, adapt to the coaching philosophy, and develop relationships with teammates. For veterans, it provides consistency and a chance to reinforce leadership roles. This alignment is critical for a team looking to maximize both immediate performance and long-term cohesion. Looking ahead, tonight's game against the Nets could be pivotal. A victory would not only boost morale, but also give the front office more confidence in the roster's stability. After the game, any trades that are executed will have the advantage of the team being settled at home, ready to integrate new talent effectively. The timing aligns perfectly, allowing for smooth transitions and minimizing disruptions that could impact game outcomes. The Lakers are in a position to be proactive, taking calculated steps that could enhance the roster immediately. While speculation is natural, the reality is that the Lakers will act in a manner that maximizes their strategic advantage. Trades are rarely chaotic decisions. They are calculated moves designed to improve the team while maintaining focus on winning. Home stretches, player health, and logistical considerations all contribute to these decisions. For fans, the anticipation is part of the thrill. Watching the process unfold, seeing rumors become reality, and understanding the strategy behind each move adds depth to following the team during this critical period. Even as rumors swirl, it's essential to remember that not every questionable player or minor injury indicates a trade. Many times, teams are simply exercising caution, ensuring that key players remain healthy and effective for upcoming games. Observing trends, paying attention to reports, and understanding the broader context helps fans interpret what is likely speculation and what could become actionable news. The Lakers staff and management are focused on making the best decisions for both the immediate season and long-term success, balancing patience with the need to act decisively. The timing of trades relative to games is also critical. The Lakers will want to ensure that key contributors are available to compete in the final games before any transaction. Players sitting out for health reasons or strategic purposes can influence trade timing. Any move must consider both immediate performance and the ability of new players to integrate quickly. The home stretch provides the perfect window for this careful orchestration, where practices, film sessions, and team meetings can be conducted without the pressures of constant travel and game scheduling. As the Lakers settle into this extended home stretch, the focus shifts not just to potential trades, but to how any additions will impact the rhythm of the team. One of the biggest advantages of staying home is that it gives the coaching staff a real chance to build cohesion, and this is invaluable when a trade brings in new players. The players coming in need to understand the pace, defensive schemes, and offensive rotations immediately. Unlike a road trip, where days are consumed by travel, hotel logistics, and back-to-back games, a home environment allows for meaningful practice sessions, walkthroughs, and strategy discussions that can make or break the success of a mid-season acquisition. The Lakers' current roster already has a core of experienced stars, and integrating new pieces requires careful management of minutes, roles, and expectations. A veteran player might need time to adjust to LeBron's court vision or Anthony Davis's positioning, while younger players must learn the systems quickly without disrupting what is already working. The home stretch becomes a sort of laboratory for the team, where coaches can implement ideas, test different rotations, and evaluate how newcomers respond in controlled conditions. This kind of deliberate integration is essential because it ensures that the roster functions as a cohesive unit rather than a collection of individuals trying to adapt on the fly. Another layer to consider is the trade market itself. While fans speculate endlessly, the reality is that trades depend on a complex interplay of team needs, salaries, player willingness, and timing. A player may appear available one day and suddenly be off the market the next as other teams react or negotiations stall. This creates a heightened sense of urgency for teams like the Lakers, who must be ready to act the moment an opportunity aligns with their strategic objectives. The post-game period after tonight's matchup against Brooklyn is likely when these moves could crystallize, and the Lakers front office has the advantage of planning for a home environment that minimizes disruptions. Player health remains a crucial factor. Austin Reeves, for example, has been listed as questionable in recent games, and while this has sparked rumors, it's often just a measure of caution by the medical staff. Ensuring that key contributors are fully healthy before making a trade is critical. No team wants to acquire a player only to see them sit out multiple games due to minor injuries. By staying home, the Lakers can carefully monitor player conditions, run thorough evaluations, and integrate new arrivals in a controlled manner. This reduces risk and maximizes the impact of any new roster moves. The anticipation among fans is palpable. Each update about a player's status, trade rumor, or shift in league dynamics is scrutinized, creating a sense of real-time drama. The Lakers have learned to leverage this by acting decisively when the opportunity is right. The balance lies in waiting long enough to make informed decisions while also being quick enough to act when the market demands it. Homestands like this provide a rare opportunity to manage that balance perfectly, allowing for thoughtful integration while keeping competitive focus intact. Strategically, the Lakers will be looking to enhance depth and versatility. Star players like LeBron James and Anthony Davis are foundational, but the ability to surround them with complementary talent can be the difference between a strong playoff run and an early exit. This means acquiring players who can fill specific roles, defensive specialists, shooters, or secondary playmakers, without disturbing the rhythm of the team. The extended home stretch allows coaches to test these players in practice settings, fine-tuning their usage before they are thrust into high-stakes games. Another aspect that is often overlooked is the psychological impact of a home stretch on a newly acquired player. Arriving in a stable, familiar environment helps reduce stress and allows the player to focus entirely on adapting to the new team. Rather than jumping from plane to plane, facing new cities every night, and barely having time to learn names and plays, the player can acclimate, develop chemistry with teammates, and fully understand the coaching system. This makes a significant difference in performance when the player finally steps on the court. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on. In a move that has already sent shockwaves through the NBA rumor mill, whispers are circulating that Michael Porter Jr., the Denver Nuggets sharpshooting forward, has reportedly agreed to join the Los Angeles Lakers. While nothing has been officially announced, sources close to the situation suggest that the Lakers are actively finalizing terms, and Porter's potential arrival could reshape the Western Conference landscape. Known for his smooth three-point stroke and versatile scoring ability, Porter Jr. would bring a new dimension to a Lakers roster that has been searching for consistent perimeter scoring outside of LeBron James and Anthony Davis. The Lakers, who have been hovering on the fringe of championship contention, see in Porter Jr. the kind of high-upside talent that could complement their star duo. Analysts are speculating that his fit alongside Davis in the frontcourt could unlock new offensive spacing, giving LeBron even more room to operate as both facilitator and scorer. Of course, questions about Porter Jr.'s durability and long-term consistency have followed him throughout his career, but a change of scenery to Los Angeles, combined with the Lakers' veteran leadership, could be the perfect environment for him to reach his full potential. Porter Jr.'s reported decision to say yes to the Lakers also comes at a time when the team is rumored to be exploring various roster adjustments. Whether it involves draft picks, trade packages, or cap maneuvering, the Lakers front office appears determined to assemble a roster capable of making a deep playoff run. Sources close to Porter Jr. hint that the forward is intrigued by the challenge of contributing to a storied franchise hungry for another title, and that Los Angeles's market appeal and championship history may have factored heavily into his decision-making process. Of course, all of this remains in the realm of speculation. The NBA landscape is famously fluid, and deals can shift or collapse at the last minute. Still, the mere possibility of Porter Jr. in purple and gold has Lakers fans buzzing, social media trending, and rival front offices evaluating their own contingency plans. Should the move materialize, it would signal a bold statement from the Lakers management, one that suggests a willingness to pivot aggressively toward immediate contention while betting on the upside of a proven scorer. As the rumor mill heats up, the league will be watching closely to see if Michael Porter Jr.'s next chapter unfolds under the bright lights of Los Angeles. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.